All right, you guys are awesome. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Enjoy Nick Griffin, everybody!
Yay! Oh, thank you. You look good. You ready to party? Adults are on the fence about partying. You know who's really wants to party? Young guys. You ever notice that? Like guys in their early 20s just want to party. Just what they're built for, party. Are we gonna party? Young guys will party on a Tuesday in Nebraska at 5. Oh God, I gotta party, gotta do something with this energy. Yeah, young guys are jacked up, man. It's all that testosterone, man. That's what I was that way when I was in my early 20s and late teens. Just didn't know what to do with myself. All that testosterone, man. Makes you say stupid things. You act stupid. You say dumb things like, "What are you looking at?" I used to say that when I was in my early 20s. What are you looking at? But it's testosterone. Without testosterone, if somebody's looking at you, you know what you'd say? Hey. What's going on? You having a good day? Good. The young guys are ready to party. They're ready to party and they're ready to go, woo! It's the only people who do that. Watch when the bars close. You'll see them in the streets. Woo! It's a young guy. Yeah, young guys make noises when they drink. Old guys don't make noises when they drink. The only noise an old guy makes when he drinks is this. That means, what have I done with my life? Woo! That's hope. That's why young guys make that noise, because they're hopeful. Something good's gonna happen to me tonight. Woo! I'm gonna get hammered. I'm gonna go to a nightclub. Young guys like to go to nightclubs with cool names, cool exotic names. Fuego. Taj Mahal. The Paradox. Old guys go to bars called Phil's. Jack's. The Bar. I see a lot of young people here. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say old guy bars? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean when I say old guy bars? Yeah, they're everywhere. They've been around forever. They're interesting. Because instead of like dancing or karaoke or trivia, old guy bars have nothing. There's nothing in there entertaining. Just old guys drinking quietly. It's like if the library had a happy hour. And I'm not making fun of you if you go to old guy bars. That's where I belong. I'm an old guy. I can't go to a nightclub anymore. I show up at a nightclub. I look like I'm searching for my runaway daughter. Have you seen this girl? Woo! Whatever kind of bar you go to, nightclub, comedy club, old guy bar, you gotta have a cocktail every now and then, calms you down. Yeah, it settles you, right? It makes you, yeah. Yeah. And some activities you have to drink when you're doing. Some activities you have to drink when you're doing. Dating. You gotta drink when you date. Dating without drinking is like bowling without drinking. You ever gone bowling without drinking? You get about 10 minutes and you're like, what the fuck am I doing here? What am I doing here? I'm bending, I'm lifting, I'm wearing somebody else's shoes. You have to wear somebody else's shoes. I wish they did that for other activities. Hey, we're gonna play ping pong. Here's some guy's underpants. Put them on. And the bowling shoes. Yeah, but you gotta drink when you date. Not the whole relationship, but sometimes early on in the relationship. Because sometimes early on in the relationship, you're insecure. You're not so confident. You're sitting across from the other person and you're wondering, geez, does this person like me? Then you have a couple drinks and you're like, this person likes me. Everyone in here likes me. We should go to Fuego. I assume some of you are high. That's a pretty good guess, right? In this day and age, seems like everybody smokes pot. Everyone I know smokes pot. Old, young, totally. It's like mainstream now. Now pot is mainstream. Now more people smoke pot than eat bread. Yeah. More people smoke pot than eat bread. You know what that means? That means bread is edgier than pot. That means if you go outside after the show and there's a guy smoking a joint next to a guy having a sandwich, the guy smoking the joint's gonna be like, this guy don't give a fuck. That's pumpernickel. You're supposed to eat that with somebody else. Yeah. Pot, yeah. I was coming out of here the other night doing a show, and I came out of the show, and some audience member saw me and he said, hey man, come here. I said, what? He said, do you want to get high? I said, why are you whispering? It's legal. It's like me going, hey man, you want some soup? Stick the bread in it. Yeah, pot. Everybody's. I don't smoke pot. Boo. Are you disappointed? Yeah. I used to smoke cigarettes, which is like pot, but without the joy. That's why I am pro pot. I think pot's, well, not that I'm breaking the news, but it's fine, People are having a good time when they smoke pot. You've seen people smoke pot. They're laughing, they're giggling, they're passing it around. They're laughing. It's communal. You've seen people smoke cigarettes? They're sad, they're by themselves. They're by the dumpster. They all have that look on their face like, well, won't be long now. Tattoos. Another big thing that, like 30 years ago, not that many people had tattoos. Bikers, criminals, truckers, musicians. Back then, 30 years ago. Now everyone's got them. Everyone has them. It's crazy. 30 years ago, you used to go down into that subway, see a guy with a bunch of tattoos smoking pot, you'd be like, huh. Now you're like, oh, thank God. Guy works at Cold Stone Creamery. Gives me extra sprinkles. Yeah. So, I'm tired. Not after this 5 minutes, but just in general. I stayed up late last night. 4:30. Went to bed at 4:30. Yeah. 4:30 is interesting because you're either having wild, drunken sex or doing absolutely nothing. I was doing nothing. I just couldn't sleep. I couldn't get to sleep. So I got up and I started thinking. That's a bad thing to do at 4:30. Are you with me on that? Yeah, you shouldn't be thinking at 4:30. Your brain's not your friend at 4:30. Your brain's not going, "Hey, you're doing great. Sorry you can't sleep. You're awesome. Have a salad." No, your brain's like, "You suck. You've always sucked." Remember that time in 8th grade when you dropped the ball? Everyone remembers. Eat some ice cream. That's what I did. I ate ice cream at 4:30 in the morning. Right. You got to. At some point, you have to. The brain was telling me to eat it at some, like, 10 p.m. It was like, eat ice cream. At 4:30, I finally gave in. They should have a 4:30 brand of ice cream. Seriously, called Fuck It. Extra fat, extra lactose, nicotine, a Jaeger bomb, some bread. I ate a pint and a half. I tried to kill myself with ice cream. I ate 1 pint and then I went, no, we're not done. I finished 2 containers of ice cream. Thank God there's not a mirror at the bottom of the container. There should be a message, though, shouldn't there? In the bottom of ice cream containers? Proud of yourself? Is this what we're doing now? I just eat bad food sometimes. I'm a comic. I'm up late and I travel and I got nowhere to eat. Sometimes I eat fast food. Do you eat fast food, people? Do you? You feel okay about it? Yeah, I don't either. That's the problem with fast food, you know. I wish they'd black out those windows at McDonald's so I could sit there and eat peace. Instead, I just go sit in my car and eat like a psychopath. It's not good. They have a dining area in McDonald's. A dining area. What are those people doing in there? Aren't they ashamed of themselves? There should be a spanking area in McDonald's. 2 Big Macs, get the fuck out of here. Bad boy. Some lady the other night said, if you know the food's bad for you, why do you eat it? Shut up. I'll tell you why I eat it, because it makes me feel better for a minute. And that's what you want, isn't it? You just want to feel better for a minute or 2 a day. That's why booze is popular, and pot, and cigarettes, and ice cream, because it just makes you feel better for a second. Takes the pressure off. It's very hard to be an adult. Don't you find it difficult being a grown-up? No? It's hard to be a grown-up. I was looking forward to it, too, man. I was. When I was a kid, I couldn't wait to be an adult. I looked at my parents. I thought it was going to be awesome. I was going to have a credit card and a car. Now I have a credit card and a car. It's a nightmare. I thought I was going to be kicking ass and taking names. I am not. I am panicking and taking naps. And I need money. I need money all the time. They don't tell you that when you're young. You're going to need money all the time. Oh, you mean to pay bills? No, all the time. Everyone I've ever met in my entire life needed money. Everyone, ever. Since I was 0. Remember when you were a kid and you thought there was a monster under your bed? I think that was just some guy who couldn't afford his own place. It's my mom's brother. At least we're out. At least we're having fun. Got to have something that makes you feel better, and you got to get out and do something, be around. We were stuck inside. That was a nightmare, right? Yeah, I'm glad we're here. I was isolating during that pandemic, man. For a while, I thought I was lonely. Then I got around a bunch of people, and I was like, well, that's not it. You know what I mean? Yes, people are difficult, aren't they? Yeah. Aren't people... People to me are like foreign films. You think you want to see them, and then 20 minutes in, you're like, oh, this fucking sucks. Fritzy. They're loud when you want them to be quiet. They're slow when you want them to be fast. They're dumb. Some people are just dumb, I guess, I think. I feel like that. Some lady the other night said, actually, we've never been smarter as a country than we are right now. That's what she said. She said, studies prove there's more smart people in America now than there's ever been. Like, okay, but after the smart people, there's a big drop off. It's like smart bowling. And I grew up Catholic, so I went to Catholic school for 12 years. Yeah, did you? You too? Yeah. And you know what they tell you every day in Catholic school? You're not better than anyone. To humble you, right? You're not better than anyone. Then you walk around the rest of your life going, not even this guy? Guy's eating his shoe. I'm not better than him. I don't know. I think that's the whole challenge in life, is to try to get along with people. I mean, we all get along with a few people. It's fine, but the greater, it's hard. At night, it's easier because you're having a drink. You have, pot. You're looking forward to some ice cream. You let stuff go. It's fine. You go ahead. You first. Don't worry about it. During the day, it's hard to like a person, though. The morning's the hardest. Even if you've had sex with them, you're like, you should probably go. I think that's why jobs were invented. No, I'd love to stick around. I gotta go dig a hole. Yeah, so someone gave me a book as a gift. So I gotta avoid that person for the rest of my life. They gave me a book as a gift. It's a 1,000-page book. Fuck you. It's not a gift, that's homework. Every time he sees me, like, did you read the book? I'm like, no. We should probably stop being friends. I don't know what to say when someone gives me a book as a gift that's 1,000 pages. I start saying the same thing I say when someone offers me Coke. I'm not doing that anymore. So I was tired today, and I was on the couch a lot. I like my couch. That's a special place for me. Anybody love their couch? That's right. It's nice, right? You eat fast food and you're on the couch. Yeah, the couch is awesome. It's so seductive too, the couch, isn't it? Right? I didn't even want to be on the couch today, but I walked past it and I was like, you rascal. You got me. What is it about the couch, man? You sit down and you give up. What do they make couches out of? Xanax? It's got the comfort of a chair and the energy of a coffin. Because you'll have plans before you sit on the couch. You'll have plans. You'll be like, I'm going to jog today. Couch will be like, no, you're not. You're not going to have time. You're just doing nothing, though, when you're on the couch. When you're lying on the couch, you're doing nothing. Nothing. Nothing's happening. When you're lying on the couch looking at your phone, you're doing less than nothing. When you're smoking pot while looking at your phone on the couch, you're actually going back in time. You can see senior year from there. You ever had sex on the couch? Yeah, right? It's nice. It's not great, but it's nice. It's decent. It's a bonus. Sex on the couch is a bonus because you did nothing to earn it. You were on the couch. That means somebody walked in, saw you sitting like this, and still went, yeah. That's good enough for me right now. What? The couch just makes everything seem better than it actually is. Just everything seems better. Food, movies. You ever seen that show NCIS? You ever seen that show? Yeah, that show sucks. It's horrible. But when you're on the couch, it's not bad. I'm on season 8. You guys are nice. You're almost too nice because you're so quiet. No, I don't mean, no, I'm not trying to get you to be louder. I mean, if it would kill you. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, I had a lady the other night yell out during the show. She was not nice. She yelled out during the show. She was saying various things, but at one point she goes, "You're not smiling! Why aren't you smiling?" I'm like, I don't know, but this isn't helping. She's right, I'm not a big smiler. I don't smile naturally. I don't comfortably smile. I have more of a, no, I don't have a dollar face. Which is one of 3 faces you can have in New York City. And it's the nicest. It's no, I don't have a dollar. Don't you fucking touch me. And oh my God, I've been stabbed. Why are you smiling? I don't know, because I'm an adult and I'm worried. Receive some information that it might not all work out. You smile when you're young. That's when you smile. That's when the smiles just, come one after the other. And I don't mean like in 10. I mean like I got a nephew. He's 6. He won't stop smiling. You could set him in front of CNN for 24 hours. He'd be like this. Yeah, he's a moron. Yeah, it's not his fault. He's just got no facts. He's got no information. He thinks anything's possible. I'm going to be an astronaut. Then he's going to take one calculus course. Uh-oh. Maybe marketing. Why aren't you smiling? She goes, you should smile more. You're an entertainer. She goes, you know who has a nice smile? Leonardo DiCaprio. I said, yes, Leonardo DiCaprio does have a nice smile. He's also been doing threesomes on a pile of money since he was 11. I took a different path. That's what I said to her, threesomes on a pile of money. She goes, I bet that gets old quick. Not as quickly as one-somes in a studio. She goes, you sound jealous. I said, good, I'm jealous. And I don't mean to, rag on Leonardo DiCaprio. I like Leonardo DiCaprio. Do we like him? Yeah, right? Oh, some lady was like, really into him. Yeah. Yeah, he's cool. He's got an Oscar, works with every cool director in the world. He has tons of money, and he has sex with supermodels. That's his day. Not his Make-A-Wish day. Not his birthday. That's every day for him. He wakes up to a giant pile of money and a naked supermodel. Here's Leonardo DiCaprio waking up. Yippee! Here's me waking up. Fuck! Where's the couch? Yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio, yeah. He's richer than you think, too. Like, I mean, I know you know he's rich, but he's like crazy rich. I looked it up. Anyone want to guess how much he's worth?
500.
Half that. $250 million. $250 million. You know what that means? That means he can do whatever he wants, at any time, forever. Those are his options. Anything he wants at any time, forever. He could have a zebra sandwich on a rocket ship while getting a blowjob from me. Yay, let's applaud that. It's weird that you were really behind that idea. Finally, we're getting to something. Yeah. You're just jealous. My sister says I'm angry too. That's her big thing. She goes, you should get some therapy. You're so angry. It's hard to debate that, but everyone I know is angry, really. I mean, everyone I've ever met, especially in New York City, is angry. No. We're all, yes! I saw a 2-year-old throw a fit in CVS today, and he just got to this planet. He's got no bills, no kids, no responsibilities, and he's still like, what the fuck is going on here? Open a register. Anybody here in therapy? Yeah, over there. Oh, good for you. Is it working? Oh, good. I feel like the only reason you feel good in therapy is because you're on a couch. Therapy, yeah, I don't know. If I do see a therapist, I'm going to see a female therapist. I think they're the best. Yeah, I do. I think I just think women are better at talking about feelings and emotions and ideas and all that stuff. I've been around guys my whole life. I don't trust them. Certainly don't trust them with my feelings. I'm sure there's hundreds of great male therapists out there, but I'm terrified I'd go to a male therapist and say something like, I'm scared, and he'd be like, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. I'm Nick. Look at me. I don't know. It's just men. Men are not good with their feelings. We're just not. It's not a big deal. It's not a huge deal, you know, but we're just not. Feelings are like crayons. They give you 64, but you only end up using like 3. I use like 3 feelings. Anger, despair, nothing. And nothing's the big one. Nothing's the big one. I can't tell you how many times someone's told me a long story, and at the end of it they say, isn't that sad? And I'm like, I don't know. Sort of. It was long. Maybe that was it. Let's talk to my buddy. He told me he was horny. I said nothing. Telling someone you're horny is like telling them you have diarrhea. There's not a lot to add. Should have taken care of that before you left the house, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. That's what he said to me. I'm horny. What did he think I was going to say? Oh, all right, come here. Let's get this over with. You owe me. You shouldn't tell people you're horny. I mean, you tell your lover, your partner, whatever, that's fine, but you don't tell some guy you're You don't just tell some guy you're horny, you know? You're not going to get sympathy, right? You get no sympathy for being horny. It's not like you're sick. You can't call in horny to work. Yeah, I'm not coming in today. No, I'm really horny. I don't want to give it to everyone else. No, I already tried that. And I'm not stupid. I know there's more to life than just sex. We all know there's more to life than just sex. It's just that sex is so much better than those other things. There's other stuff, but it's so much better. It's dominating. I mean, I love cookies. I do. I love cookies. But if I do not have access to cookies, I will not download a movie and watch two other people eat cookies. Or will I? Yeah. I think it's the word, horny. It's not a pleasant word, is it? Horny. It just feels aggressive. They should have called it something nicer. Extra lonely. Sad in the pants. I'm shocked that hasn't caught on. Sad in the pants, wouldn't that be great? Yeah. Would make those late night phone calls less sleazy. Can I come over? Why? Sad in the pants. I think some of you are hesitant to laugh at the horny material. Yeah, because of the times we live in with all the sexual misconduct going on, which isn't funny, which isn't cool. All the perverts. Seems like every time you open up the newspaper, there's a new pervert. Yeah, I used to think I knew what a pervert was, but with all this information going around, I finally looked the word up. You know what a pervert is? A pervert is a guy. That's it. Yeah. That's it, yeah. Just a guy with an idea. Guys are not doing well right now. Guys are not going to make the playoffs. Right? It's just not good. Just look at the news. It's all guys. They shouldn't even call it the news. They should call it shit guys did today. And now Susie with the weather. Don't touch her! A lot of couples, that's good. Love. I'm in a relationship. I am cautiously optimistic, which means I'm divorced. Are you divorced over there? Divorced? You're divorced? Oh, you're just happy I am. All right. You usually don't get that kind of support. Yeah. For those of you who don't know what divorce is, divorce is when the person who knows you better than anyone in the entire world thinks you suck. They've done the research, and it's a big thumbs down. Anyway, that's all behind me, right? I'm in this relationship. It's going okay. She's smart and funny. Of course, everybody says that about their partner, don't they? He's smart and funny, she's smart and funny. No one's ever like, I'm dating a sad moron. Woo, it's tough. She is smart, though. She's got a master's in business, a doctorate in engineering, and a law degree. Yeah, but I feel like we balance each other out. So, I ground her. I don't know. I love her. My buddy said, how do you know you love her? I'm like, I don't know. What do I got to convince you too? He is right on some level. You can't be positive you love somebody. You think you love somebody. You tell people you love them, but you don't. There's no way to confirm it, right? There's no test. There's no breathalyzer for love. That'd be nice. Someone trying to get over on you. I love you. Oh, really? Blow into this. We have a realistic kind of love. We don't have that Hollywood kind of romantic comedy, everything is going to be fine kind of love, right? You know? Matter of fact, we were watching a movie the other night, and The Rock was in it, and he turns to the woman in the movie, and he's like, I'm not going to let anyone hurt you, ever. And then she looks at me, and I'm like, well, you know. Certainly do what I can, but I'm scared too. I just don't want to date anymore. Big thumbs down on dating. Because I'm old. I've been doing it forever. It's too emotionally exhausting. That's the big problem. It's emotionally exhausting being in love. Like when you try to find out, when you try to meet somebody. Because what is dating? Dating is basically one person walking into a room and saying to another person, huh? Not bad, right? And how do you figure out if you like somebody? You go to a comedy show, you have drinks. You go to dinner, you have drinks. You go out for drinks, you have more drinks. Of course you're going to think you like the other person. You're hammered. But you don't learn anything about the person. You say the right thing, wear the right thing. Oh, yeah, me too. Then 6 months later, you find out they're a creep. I don't have that kind of... I think all first dates should be in your underpants on a couch at 7 a.m. with all your medications in front of you. Yeah. Yes. You got diabetes. I got depression. Let's do this. I don't know. I really don't. Dating. I don't even know. I just with the sex too, and that's hard. It's difficult to say. I don't even have that many. I don't have as many sexual thoughts as I used to. I don't know what happened. I think my porn director in my head is so exhausted from his early work that. He's just showing clips from the Great British Baking Show right now. Somehow it works. So anyway, seeing this woman. She wants to get married. I want her to stop wanting that. It's not that I don't want to get married again. It's that I don't want to get divorced again. Exactly. I don't want to get divorced again. I don't. 2 divorces is a bad look. I'm sorry if you've been divorced twice, but it just doesn't look good. Getting divorced twice. You get divorced once, people are like, "Oh, that's too bad." You get divorced a second time, they're like, "What the fuck are you doing? What are you saying to these people?" If this one doesn't work out, though, I'm done. I'm retiring. I'm taking the penis off, put it in the closet next to the Peloton and that book I never read. And you got to give it up, though. You can't. You just got to throw your hands up and just wish for the best. I think that's all you can do. So, yeah, sometimes you get married, you get divorced. Sometimes you get married, you get divorced. Sometimes you get married and that person kills you. That's got to be the worst. What are the chances you marry somebody and they kill you? It's got to be a weird feeling. They're coming at you with a knife. You're like, wow, was I off? Thank you very much. You guys have been nice. That's all from me, everybody. Good night. Thank you.